Hey guys, Cynic95 here, and I'm coming out with a new series called Road to Commander. A lot of people are doing it right now, and I just decided to do it. I have a new username. It's called Tannic95. It's on the PlayStation 3, so add me. That is Tannic95. It's the same as my YouTube, but the spelling is anyway. And I'm already at level 5. It will release next Tuesday, and I already have 2 games ready for that day. And my first game will be my first kill streak and my first kill. And then that second game you're going to be seeing is my first over 30 kill game. It was my second game in. I got 35 and 11 in that game. That should be a great game. Brought in 2 choppers. So I did pretty good there. And hope you enjoyed the episodes 6, 7, and 8 of the Handgun War series. We're almost done with that. There's going to be Prestige TDM probably coming out Thursday or Friday. And then our finale will be One in the Chamber. So, I'm going to take this a few times to get a good game for One in the Chamber, but I haven't played that since it came out. But we're approximately a few hours away from First Strike release on the PS3. And once that comes out, I'm probably not going to get to play it tomorrow because I'm not going to be in. I'm going to be at FBLA. But I'll try to get that done. I'm going to have a mini-series on that. I'll play First Strike on Team Deathmatch every single game. And I will try to get it on other game modes too. So look for those if you haven't bought it yet or you're deciding to buy it and you don't know. So just look for those to come out. And tomorrow we will not have anything releasing. This is the commentary that will last you probably until Thursday. I'll release another commentary. So just look for First Strike. I think it's going to be $20 on the PS3. They haven't released the price yet. But I remember on W2 is 15, so it's either 15 or $20. I don't think it's any higher than 20. So you should be looking for that. There is gonna be a few maps on that. There is Berlin Wall, East Berlin versus West Berlin, and that even has automated sentry guns that you cannot control. And there's no man's land in between the walls. Then there's Stadium, and that's an open kind of map base. Then there's Discovery, which from what I see and hear from the Xbox users, you need to use like a semi-automatic. I prefer FAL, M16, G11. That's what I'm hearing on that one. And then there is another one called Calhoun, and there's a zip line that looks pretty cool, but looks like a big and looks like it's going to be a good sniping place. And the zip lines, they look, from what I've seen on YouTube gameplay, there's a few links below to a Calhoun map. But it looks like on Team Deathmatch, those zip lines are just going to be dead. You don't use those in any game mode except a search and destroy or a domination. Or you're trying to run away from someone or get to an objective quicker. That might be a good way, but I've not played it yet. So when I get those, I'll try to release and see where those objectives are and those objective gameplays. And we'll see if those zip lines will come in handy. But I'm going to find good spots, good camping spots, good sniper spots. And I know on Calhoun, there's a big sign, there's a ladder up to a sniper position there. I was playing at my friend's house on his Xbox, and it looks pretty good, the game. So I think they nailed this one, Treyarch. And they also have Zombie Mac Ascension. It's black and white until you turn on the power, but this one looks like it's going to be really easy to turn on the power. It's just right up the stairs, there's even signs. And when you turn on the power, it'll be color. When you come down, though, you're coming down basically a platform. And then once you go outside and once you progress in the game, you're going to get that platform again. And you can go back to the beginning of your game. You'll still be in the same rank and stuff. It looks like Ascension is going to be pretty cool. I've seen some gameplay on it. Go Glove has one. It's going to be below. He actually lasted 42 minutes. I don't know how many rounds he lasted, but he did really good. He said that's his best game so far. So you can check that out. The link for that's going to be below. And I hope you guys have a good Wednesday or a First Strike Wednesday for tomorrow. Your PlayStation users, just add me, Tannic95, and you're an Xbox user. Comment below on how you think First Strike is, and just comment about it and give hints and helps to the PlayStation users so when they go on, they're going to have an edge against the rest of the competition. And if you're a Wii user, then man up. This is terrible. I'm sorry. I don't know how that gameplay would work, and if you're a Wii user, I don't know if you ever even get First Strike packet. Tell me if you're a Wii user, just let me know if you do. I mean, I don't know how many people you actually use the Wii for Black Ops, but if you get First Strike, I mean, just tell me, because I want to know if you actually can get it, and I'm feeling a little lazy right now to look it up. Well, this is probably one of my longest commentaries right now. I feel like I've been talking forever. And I'm gonna release another mini series too. That's probably gonna be Friday. It's gonna be a game that's in my Road to Commander, but it's not really going to be a part of it. It's gonna be with the RPK, and I've used it before on my Rebel's 3310 account. But I think that the RPK is a pretty good gun. It's decent. It's almost like the RPD in my eyes if you played MW2 or MW1. And it has a decent amount of bullets, but it has sprays a lot, and it's has pretty good kickback on it. So we'll check that out. I'll post that for you guys. Try the gun out. And if you're a low level player and you want some hints on what gun to use, because I'm a low level right now, on Tannic 95, so I would use an Enfield, but the Enfield has a lot of recoil, so I do spray fire, a few bullets, and then kill them. If you're using the MPK5 and you don't even have a class yet, then you should do the spray fire too. You'll see in my Road to Commander video 1, which will come out Tuesday, you'll see that I got 2 long shots, and I showed it in the video with the MPK5, and you'll see how I did it. Then you'll see my second video, I used an Enfield, I got 35 kills, and I'll show you how to be successful with it. And if you want to use the M16, you have to be careful. It's really more of a put space between you and an opponent. It's really not a good close range gun, but if you're like that guy who likes close quarter combat, MPK5 is for you. Once you lock the RPK, it's a pretty decent gun if you're looking for it, but it's not good running. You run pretty slow, but the H2K1 is pretty good too. It has the best iron sights on any gun in Black Ops, and you don't need add any iron sights. If anything, you would add extended mags to that gun, and I think I might do an unpopular series on the H2K1 too. A lot of the light machine guns are unpopular, not heavily used, except the Stoner. The Stoner is pretty good. If you're gonna use the Stoner and you've already unlocked all of them, then I would use that. That's a very good gun, the Stoner. I personally, I used it very well, but the problem is, when I used it really well, and then a few games later, it's just an unreliable gun because I did terrible with it. And you have to get a reliable gun if you want to get put up 20 plus kills each map, each game, every day. You're gonna have to get a reliable gun that gets you kills every time. And those beginning guns don't really get you those kills. No offense against them, but they just don't. The MPK5 is decent, but sometimes, it's inaccurate and stuff. So once you get the FAMAS is probably one of the most inaccurate guns, and when I do get it, it's called the Russian class on mine. I usually run a FAMAS, dual mag, and sleight of hand. I have the fastest gun in the world. I have sleight of hand pro, so I zoom down really quick. Another good accurate gun is the Galil. Runs fast. You put some dual mags on that, that'll work pretty well. And if you're looking for a sniper rifle, the L86 is pretty good if you're pretty good at quick scoping, but if you're not, you take a few times and you're not that accurate, I'd use the WA2000, or as I showed you, another gem is going to be is a Dragunov. That's pretty underestimated, I think, and it's extremely accurate, and it can get some one-shot kills. Any sniper rifle in Black Ops will put up one-shot kills when you shoot above the shoulders. Anything below is a two-shot kill in Black Ops. So, hope you enjoy this commentary, and look forward to Friday's release of the finale of the Handgun Wars. Episode 9 and 10 will be released that date. And if you haven't seen episodes 6, 7, or 8, they're on my channel, or if you haven't seen any of them, just check it out and watch the series. It's a pretty good series, good gameplay, and if you don't know what it is and you're kind of new to it and you haven't listened to my commentaries before, Handgun Wars, the first 4 games were all Makarovs, and with extended mags, and then game 5 was a CZ125, I think it is, correct me if I'm wrong, with full auto, and that was a pretty decent game. And then the last few games, ASP and Makarov dual wield, that was games 6 and 7. In game 8, I am thinking about using the Python dual wield, but I might not and go with a Makarov dual wield. I once pulled off a Makarov dual wield kill. I got a double kill with it. I was just shooting, I think it was at I can't think of the place right now, but I shot 4 bullets. It hit one guy, and then my second bullet, my two final bullets went out and got a headshot on the second guy who was about 15 feet behind him. I thought that was amazing. So the Makarov dual wield, if you're looking for a good backup gun to your sniper, or if you're just looking for a gun that when you run out of ammo you want to still get kills, that's a pretty good gun to use, and it's very accurate and deadly. So thanks for listening, guys. If you have a PS3, request me on Tannic95, and this is Tannic95 on YouTube. Signing off. Check out my channel and the Handgun War series. Check out Road to Commander on Tuesday. Thanks.